Mom Training Podcast with Diana Ballard.
Hey, it's Diana. I was scared to become a mom. I was self-employed, traveled around the world, and I was afraid I'd lose myself, my ambition, be restricted, and be a hot mess. I started interviewing hundreds of moms to figure out what skill sets and mindsets I needed to keep my future family a priority and have the time, energy, and resources to achieve my own goals and hobbies. Each week we discuss how to run a successful household and enjoy your roles as mom, spouse, housewife, and individual. Come learn how to create the life you want while having a family. I'm glad you're here. Hey girl, hey. So what's good? Did you make up some goals from last week? What is your plan? Make it simple. Just move forward towards it. As for me, I did great this week, achieving my goal of getting enough sleep. Got to bed super early. It took a lot of work, but I got to bed. So that is my main goal this year, is getting enough sleep, because sleep affects everything that I do and does for a lot of people. If you're feeling like you can't get things done, think straight, how's your sleep and are you getting enough? Now you might be like, girl, sleep is not going to affect that much. Oh my gosh. I've never had something affect my life so much after becoming a mom than how much sleep and how much consistent sleep I get. I have been pregnant or nursing almost the last 6 years constantly. Like there was 1 month between my last two where I wasn't breastfeeding and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm free for a month. And then I got pregnant again, which was on purpose, but we're going to keep having kids. So my body is definitely in need of some rest and relaxation all the time. But we as moms have so many things that we're working towards. Goals that we want to accomplish, the way our body wants to look, financially, decorating our house. I mean, there's so many things that we work towards. And a lot of times, some of the goals that we have take courage. They take effort and, stepping out of our comfort zone, doing something different, standing out, being ourselves, whatever. And I was listening to a podcast by Rachel Hollis. She's the girl that wrote Girl Wash Your Face and Girls Stop Apologizing. This episode is episode 103, How to Be Brave with Reshma Sajani. And I probably just slaughtered that name. So by Anna, you'll be able to find it if I told you that. But one thing that she said that completely just blew me away of, this last year, I had some goals that I was really striving for and I didn't hit all of them because I was just so gosh darn exhausted. And, with babies teething and bunch of traveling and, just lots of little kids and trying to keep up with everything. And so I didn't accomplish everything that I wanted to. So by the end of the year, I was a little bit discouraged. I'm going to be honest. I was feeling like I needed hope as well of, man, is it possible to create the life you want when you're so tired? And this so clicked for me in this podcast. Reshma said, you can't be brave when you're tired. And my mind was like, whoa, oh my gosh, that totally just rocked my socks. I was like, that is so correct. To be able to stand up, to be able to push your comfort zone, to be able to boldly stand in your kitchen and be like, this is my territory. You better back up. I got these dishes clean. I've meal planned this week. I've got, everything organized and the kids are eating healthy and I'm eating healthy and I feel like a rock star. That takes energy and it takes courage and it takes bravery to stand up and fight for those things. And as a mom, it is a fight. It is a fight to keep your house clean, to keep up on the meal planning, to keep everyone eating healthy and feel good about it at the same time. It takes energy to run a side business or be involved in your finances or take really good care of yourself or stand up for something amazing and that's worth standing for. It all takes energy. You can't be brave if you're tired. So if you're like, I'm going to step up this year, I'm going to be the best that I can be, I'm going to stand out, I'm not going to be afraid to stand out, I'm not going to be afraid of failing. No, I'm going to have courage and stand for what I believe in, which is my family and my relationships and organizing myself and feeling good inside and out. That is the courage we're looking for this year. But you can't be brave if you're tired. So if there's one thing I almost beg you to focus on this year, is your sleep. Because if you want to knock out goals, if you want to become something more this year, if you want your life to change, you have to have the energy to do it. That's why for me, sleep is my main goal this year. And I'm like, man, you know what? That's probably one of the almost lamest goals I've ever set in my life. Like, go to bed every night at 9:30. No matter what, go to bed at 9:30. And of course, that's always going to be iffy going back and forth being a mom because you never know what's going to happen. But I'm going to shoot for that 9:30 and I'm going to shoot for that bedtime and for getting that sleep because I need it. I need the energy to be able to up my game this year, to be able to create things that I've never done before, stand up and be someone that I've never been before. It's going to take immense energy and bravery, which comes from getting sleep, which comes from eating things that don't steal our energy, but that give us energy. Fresh, live foods, drinking enough water. Did you know that water actually will give you more energy than caffeine? You're like, Dana, shut up. Okay, I've drank water. No, listen. If you are hydrated on a consistent basis, your body will have more energy. It is amazing for me to see the difference of how I feel when I am dehydrated versus hydrated. So much more energy. I'll get little sleep the night before, but I've been pounding water for the last 3 days. Yep, it holds me up. Drink your water, get your nutrients, get your sleep. You need that bravery and courage and energy to step it up this year. 2020 is your year. Hear me out. This is your year. So I'm going to drop a little seed here of something that's being created at the moment. Currently, right now, I'm in the process of creating some online courses for moms in these topics that we talk about: finances, emotional, mental coping, nutrition, routine and organization, relationships, self-care, that a mom can go through and step by step learn how to apply these skill sets to her life on her own. So the podcast we get piece by piece. This will be planned, organized, and dedicated. And for you to be able to do on your own time. But this is a way you can practice these things in such deeper detail. And in order for me to be able to bring these courses to you that I know are going to rock your socks and help this 2020 year be your year, I got to have the energy to do it. I got to have the sleep. I got to have the courage and the bravery. And that all comes from not being tired. I hope you hear me on this. And I hope you take this seriously. This year will be your year. If you get more sleep, you feed your body what gives it energy, and you drink more water. And me even saying that sounds dumb. It sounds dumb to me that would be the thing that sets us free. That would be the thing that helps break us through. But our bodies are chemical processes. Like, that's seriously what's going on every day, all day with our bodies, is our bodies are reacting to whatever is put in our body. If you're putting chemicals in your body, if you're putting artificial things in your body, preservatives, putting all these processed foods, your body's going to feel like crap. You're eating a bunch of sugar, your body's going to feel like heck, like total heck. And it's addictive. Get off of it. So you have the energy. So you have the focus, the clarity to be able to step up and be something great this year. I believe in you, and I'm so stoked for 2020. Let's rock it like it's hot and step up and enjoy the heck out of this year. Do another mom a favor and screenshot this podcast and post it on your social media or in a mom group. There's other moms that need to hear this. This is so important for us to be able to succeed this year as a mom. Because if one thing that can be taken from us, it's our energy. And we are powerful women, but if our energy is low, our battery is low, gosh, there's not much we can do other than the bare minimum. If you want to do more this year, you step up your energy. Okay, now go share this. And we'll see you next week on the Mom Training Podcast. Hit subscribe so you don't miss anything. You can hit me up on social media at Diana Ballard Live or on my website at dianaballard.com. See you next week.